Key to Life by Nikel. By Nikel Benet Dixon. Nikel has always believed her success came from determination, creativity, and a vision no one could dim. What she never imagined was that behind the scenes, a powerful billionaire had been watching her journey for years, captivated not only by her designs, but by the woman behind them. He wasn't just an admirer from the shadows of the internet. He became the silent architect of her triumph, clearing obstacles, fueling her brand, and making sure the world saw what he had seen all along, her brilliance. When Nikel steps onto the grand stage of the Waldorf Astoria to deliver the speech of her career, destiny shifts. That very weekend, the man who has waited so long finally makes himself known. Handsome, magnetic, and determined to give her everything. He is ready to drop the weight of his world, abandon all that stands in his way, and place his future in her hands. The Key of Life is a sweeping tale of love and power, where mystery collides with magic and one woman discovers that sometimes the greatest success is not the empire you build, but the love that finds you when you least expect it. Chapter 1. Waldorf Astoria. Nikel. Good evening. I never would have thought I'd be standing here at the Waldorf Astoria in real life instead of just dreaming about it while watching movies. I never imagined I would have my clothing and lifestyle brand, especially a girl from the Bronx, raised in a middle class home who once wore the same clothes for over 20 years. I kept them clean, my body clean, my hair always done, and my personality so big and confident that few noticed my repeat outfits. And if they did, they loved me enough that it didn't matter. I never owned a designer bag unless it was a knockoff or no name brand. But to me, it was my brand. My worth was never defined by a label. Sure, I'm sure there were people who mocked me at work or even placed bets on what outfit I repeat the next day. But I kept a smile on my face. I never let that bother me because I knew I was special. I had something inside me that could never understand, and I was worth far more than worrying about clothes. I focused on directing my path through the unseen. I thanked the universal God, but then I asked him, why would you give me so many talents? I can sing, I can teach, I can speak, I can make people believe in themselves or in anything I say. Why give me all of this? And because of this, it caused people to treat me wrong throughout my journey to here. I mean, these were really mean people. Not a single person stood up for me for once in my life. I remember while writing my speech, almost going down that dark rabbit hole thinking, how could someone take a mother of three who is a phenomenal mother, look her in life and every flaw she had within herself, take the flaw and not only share it with the world, but make fun of her for it? And all this mother needed was to be nurtured in those few areas to make her completely well rounded. But then I answered my thought, and the answer was, now, Nikel, you knew that if they had nurtured you, that would have been all you needed to supersede them. Hmm. I shrugged my shoulders. Then shook my head with tears in my eyes, reaching for my mirror, looked in my face, and then smiled and said, "You did this all by yourself and got nothing off of someone else's back. So always credit yourself and only yourself. Baby, this was hard driven work to have you standing here at the Waldorf Astoria. And now, here in my 50s, looking like I'm in my mid 30s with the spirit of youth, but the wisdom of a seasonal soul, I know the answer. We are programmed to believe it wasn't my time yet. What I will believe is that there were things I needed to collect along the way: wisdom, patience, the ability to speak less and listen more. And once I passed those tests, the universe said, "Now it's your time. So look at me now." As I've been speaking, behind me, the screen have been showing all of my brand and the things that I've been working on and more to come. So thank you for welcoming me here at the Waldorf Astoria. And I look forward to a phenomenal weekend meeting everyone and talking about my brand. Thank you.